Yo, sorry for taking so long. How's everyone doing? Hope you're doing good. You're having a good day. I'm somewhat slightly dealing with a headache still, but it's fine. It's not as bad as a migraine. But it might be a shorter stream today because of it. Hey, Tyrek. Also, hey, everyone. Hey, Paul. How are you doing? Also, thank you for the nutkin, Tyrek. I did get it. Let's see we I see an ogre. A fishy. And Nero. It's Nero playing Final Fantasy. Hey, Teddy. Aw, hey, Goddess. How you doing? How is everyone? I hope everyone's doing good. This is my post-woke up from a nap to try and get rid of the headache. Artemis time, so enjoy it. Don't mind me, I'm just doing stupid shit. Hold on. I finally got the screen going, but I didn't get the other part going. That's it. How's everyone's day been going? Oh no, not them. I just forgot to turn on the model. That's all. I'm sorry to hear that, too. It looks like hell. And Paul, you guys playing Paul. I was watching Gillis play Fall Guys, and that was definitely interesting. Why are you being a doofus down now? There you go. Ta-da! It's fixed. Alright. For the life of me, I can't remember what we were doing last. Okay. 13, 24. Okay. Oh shit, I still have to save money for the rent. Alright, well, let's go to work. Alright, good evening. Ah, Jill, good timing. Is it? You two always make me feel like I'm late. If it helps, that dog isn't coming until sometime later. Anyway, do you have something planned for Sunday? Watch silly mega Christmas specials with 1,000 grams of black fur on my lap? Why? 1,000 grams? That's oddly specific. I was thinking about holding a small mega Christmas party here this Sunday. You in? Sure, why not? Yeah, their rent is expensive as shit. Alright. Invite any client you're acquainted with. The more the merrier. You didn't bring your cat today? She keeps a scale on her lap. It seems that way. The raid stopped. They found whatever or whoever they were looking for. Huh. Anyways, we better start working. Yeah, you better. I think I actually liked this playlist last time, but let's get rid of some stuff and new ones. Sure, why not? Let's make that the intro. There we go. Time to make strengths and change lives. Welcome to Valhalla. I want a fluffy dream. May I see your ID, please? I don't have an ID because, I'm the ghost of Mega Christmas Past. I'll hold you constantly unless you give me a fluffy dream. Do you have any money to pay for the drinks? Well, Do you? Yes, I have money. The girl looked for a fluffy dream, but she's got to be crazy if she thinks she's getting alcohol so easy. Is there even one with that name? Wow, there actually is one with that name. I didn't think there was. Goes to show what I know, apparently. Nah. There we go. Maybe if I see the glass, I'll recognize it. Oh, I think I've only served one of these. Here you go. Wow, I actually got a drink. Minus the alcohol. So who are you to stalk, Miss Ghost of Mega Christmas Past? Stalk? Oh right, I'm a ghost. That guy, yeah. Which employee did you leave without a Mega Christmas gift? Oh my god. Chill, please. It would have been funny if you reacted to that. I'm sorry, kid, I'm not in the mood to humor you today unless you have some sort of ID. Here. Well, in a year or so, I would gladly serve you a drink. But until then, this is no place for you. But I already got a drink. A non-alcoholic one. You didn't expect me to really give you a drink, right? So if you would please leave. I can't leave, not after trying so hard to even get here. Oh my lord. Alright, let's start from the beginning. Miss Norma. How did you know my name? I saw your ID. It could have been a fake ID. I don't think you're stupid enough to make a fake ID that doesn't put you at 18 at the very least. Jesus. You're very sharp, Miss Bartender. You look like a nice girl, Norma. Why come to a bar like this? You seem like you're in a bad mood, Miss Bartender. No, she's just like that all the time. Shut up. Sorry if I've been harsh. These last couple of days have been heavy. And having someone underage here reminds me of a certain incident from last week. Incident? Well, don't change the subject, young lady. Why did you come here? What do you care? I can do whatever I want. Unless it's illegal, in which case anyone can, should, and probably will stop you. I just wanted to be more wild, you know? Wild? My mom puts way too many expectations on my shoulders. I've always been out to make sure I don't disappoint her. It's never enough. It's not good enough to have good grades. She also wants me to go out and take a college preparation course. I'm tired. I don't want to do things for her anymore. So you came to a bar. Maybe if I came back home smelling like alcohol, she would leave me alone. If I'm not good enough for her, I might as well kill any hope she has in me. It's funny. I have a friend who is also being pressured by her mother. Really? Yeah, but in her case, it's being pressured to settle down and form a family. Oh. So let me get this straight. You came here to make your mother disappointed. Yes? You like alcohol? Actually, I think it's nasty. Then you're doing things wrong. What? If you're going to disappoint your mom, at least do it with something you like. Get out, Turk. Like, become a belly dancer because you want to be a belly dancer. Otherwise, you're just trying to hurt her for the sake of hurting her. Let's start with something. What do you like doing? I don't know. I've been so focused on trying to be good enough that I haven't been able to think about what I want to do. Don't you think you should start there? What good is doing something just for the sake of hurting someone? If she gets disappointed in you over something you like doing, you have the right to protest. But if you're hurting her by hurting yourself over something you don't enjoy, sounds silly, huh? Very. Go home. Do some self-discovery before hurting your mom, would you? Or at the very least, humor her until you're old enough to move out. Yeah, you're right. Thanks, Miss Bartender. We'll meet Jill. Jill, alright. Careful out there. In the end, you did humor her for a bit. Shut up. Oh, a doggy. Hello, little girl. Oh, shit. G&J, how are you doing? You're late. Miss me, Jay? You were too early. Ah, good to see you here. Boss, will he be any good around here? I'm right here. I know. Of course, I spent lots of time training him. Why do you think he didn't show up last week? Because how the hell would I know you being a part-timer dog? Here, let me show you. Sit. Sir, yes, sir. Roll. Sir, yes, sir. Paw. Sir, yes, sir. Training. Of course. He's only shouting sir, yes, sir, and not doing anything else, though. I never said I did a perfect job. Is that a motorcycle? Oh, shit. Hey, not in my office. In the end, he's just a dog, I guess. Okay, that is such a nod. That is such an Easter egg nod there. Yeah, that's what I was like, oh, Akira. Yes? Bathroom? Oh, sorry, it's only for clients. Oh, promise me you'll buy something afterwards? It's that door over there. Who the hell are you? The other one. Sheesh. Said get out of my desk. But the world's ending. It was just a motorcycle. They're the 4 riders then. Those are horsemen and it already stopped. Thanks. Don't mention it. I need to buy something now, right? Oh no, you don't have to. Sorry if it looked like I meant it to inconvenience you. No, I'll order something. I need a rest anyways. What can I get you? Piano woman would be nice. Sorry, didn't hear you. I'll have a Mars Blast. Sure. Mars Blast for biker guy. I think he said piano woman first, though. You know what? I'm gonna give him the one he asked for originally. Why not? Hey, Finnish guy. Probably thought he looked silly by asking for a girly drink. How you holding up, Finnish guy? Housework. Here. You look happy. Shut up. Is that motorcycle out there yours, Mr. Call me Mario. And yes, it's mine. I'm sorry for the noise. Oh, don't worry. It's not like you stayed outside too long or anything. So, what do you work as, Mario? I live to paint the roads black with my wheels, leaving the trail of my engine sounds wherever I go. I'm a rebel. Fuck the red lights, fuck the speed limits, fuck the helmet laws. The roads are mine and mine alone. I am... Guys, I'm going outside with the dog, where I will advertise the bar. Hello, doggy. Hello, shady guy. Shady guy? I'll be back before long, don't worry. Alright. Work is slow is good, slow to start. That's good to hear, that's good to hear. Piano woman mixed with a Mars blast. Oh, Jesus. Careful. Who is she? Oh, she's my boss. She was cute. Not that you're not cute, and it's not like I'm into girls either. Not that there's anything wrong with that, I just... So where do you work, Mario? I told you, I'm a rebel. Rebels can't maintain those bikes for too long. What's your day job? I'm a delivery boy. That's really appropriate, I guess. This boy's a mess. Mm-hmm. That's putting it mildly. What do you deliver? I'm from a courier company, so it's kind of like mail, I guess. I'm always around the city, and I know it like the palm of my hand. Sure, I might not remember every building, but I remember every intersection and every street. That's nice. I still can't take detours without feeling totally lost. Try guiding yourself with the help of landmarks. Around here, the Staper Station's antenna is a good reference. I mean, what do I care? Fix that yourself, bitch. I'm alright, Finnish guy. How are you holding up? You want anything else, Mario? I guess a Moonblast would be nice. Moonblast. Gut punch, yeah, that one. Again, he asked for a gut punch, but I'm pretty sure he asked for a Moonblast first. Let's give him his original first. Sipping my coffee mix. Got the Pippi soundtrack today. I don't know, I just picked the random songs, but I like these selections more than I liked some of the others, so I think I might stick with this one actually. Here. Hey, this is good. It's a Moonblast. Oh, never mind. Say, Mario, why do you try so hard to keep up that tough guy image? It isn't working? Maybe when you arrived and had to go to the bathroom, but after that you just looked cute. Cute? So why do it? Bikers are supposed to be scary, right? Rebels that cause trouble and ride free from society's ties? Yeah, some of them are definitely hit or miss, but overall pretty decent. Yeah, I like these ones more. If we applied that brand of logic here, I should be wearing 1/3 of my clothes and lighting my drinks on fire. Jesus, that's a mental image. I guess. You can do whatever you want and dress everyone. It's just that you look like you're trying so hard. Like you don't really enjoy that. It's not a lie. Who says you can't dress as a biker and still be a nice kid? Yeah, but other bikers... That sounded like something someone in high school would say. It's just advice. Don't take it too personally. No, you're right. I don't have to be that way. Unless you want to. I ain't stopping you there. Yeah, but I don't. It's tiring and I don't feel good. If you want, you can try to stay quiet. You were pretty intimidating when you did that. I see. Will you have another drink, or did you have too many already? I can handle another one. Get me a fringe weaver. Sure. You actually asked for a fringe weaver instead of just something manly. Good for him. Finnish guy. Good lord. This is just basically alcohol with a little bit of coloring. Here. Yep, that's the one. Thanks. Say, that guy over there. Hill? What's up with him? Are you dating him? No. I don't think that spoonful of sugar helps anything. Nope. Is he seeing anyone? Not as far as I know. You think he... No, never mind. I said nothing. Thank you for everything. Please come again. Gil, you heartbreaking fuckboy. What? Nothing. I'll be taking my break now, Gil. Okay, careful. Damn, getting called out like that and he didn't even do anything yet. It's actually nice seeing the pictures like this where you get to see a little more of them and not just the little frames. Imagine being a Well, he didn't smell like poo today. That's a new one. Alright, we're sticking with this one. I kind of like this. Alright, back to business. Back. Any luck? I managed to give out some flyers, but most people were distracted by the dog. I had to tell them to go to the Red Sheba Bar to get their attention. The Rad Sheba Bar, okay. Gil is a bit of a punching bag. Oh, yeah. Oh. Anyway, I'm back to my office. You, stay there. Fine. The door opens and the crowd goes wild when they see... Dog! What's up, little girl? What are you doing in a bar? Honey, some help here? Hey, dog. I heard cats in the alley. Really? I'll check them out. Wow, you really are bad with dogs, huh? Did I make it too obvious? Why, though? I don't know. Oh, hey, John. Hey. He's just like, okay, well, fine, why not? I buy that for $1. I think it's because I just got that trait at random. When AIs are created, they're given fears or tastes completely at random. I just happen to get stuck with the fear of dogs and chinchillas. Oh my lord. He gave up at this point? Mm-hmm. Chinchillas are extinct though. Thank gods. What will you have? Well, it's that time of the month, so I'll have a Bleeding Jane. Oh. I have a comment for that, but I'm not gonna do it. Coming right up? A Bleeding Jane for Dara... A Bleeding Jane for A Bleeding Jane for Dorothy in honor of her time of the month? I can't even. Wait, do they? No, surely not. No. Really? I'm so confused that I literally just fucked up that entire order there. Yes, they did program the androids with that. Chinchillas are cute. What do you mean? And why would you program an android? I'm not even gonna touch that. Here. That time of the month. Wait, do Lil administrate? Yes, oil. No, silly, we don't. There are a few maintenance things we have to do every month, but those are a different story. And what time of the month is it? Time when I feel like drinking a Bleeding Jane. Uh-huh. So how's business? Chins are adorable, my friends with you. Yeah, they're cute. You'd be surprised by how many people get struck by holiday depression and need some Dorothy in their lives. Although it's also the season with the most competition. I didn't know you had competition. Of course I do. Both humans and Lilum. Half of them get a 60 cent dress and that's not fair. They were sold out. I want one too. But maybe it's better that way. How so? The other girls like to dress in skimpy clothes and show lots of skin. That scares off a lot of people. Oh boy. Sorry, just hydrating myself. Remember to hydrate as well. Oh my goodness. Dorothy is an interesting character whenever she comes in. I learned that the best way to maintain regulars is to just dress normally. Really? If I dress normally, they can just pretend I'm some acquaintance. No need to hide me until reaching the room. She's something. Hell, some even invite me to a dinner or movie before anything else. Although I must say, it's a bit hard to get the clients in the first place. They can't tell what I do at a glance. The first time they see me after a call, they think I'm just making a prank or something. No, I never saw it that way. Which reminds me, do you serve only humans or do you serve Lilim too? Humans only, but I do have an at least 40% organic policy. 40%? Human from the neck up. Pigs preferably organic, but I can make exceptions. Wow. For females, I'm not so strict though. Why? Do you know someone that might be interested? God, my phlegm is all over the place again. Right, finish guy, right. No, just mere curiosity. Well, your curiosity left me thirsty. Get me a blue fairy. A big one, will you? Alright. A big blue fairy for the small pink-haired pixie. Unfortunately, my fucking flame is all over the place. But don't mind me. I've been muting my mic every time I do it, but sometimes I kind of miss. At least she's an android and not a cat girl. There. Wait a minute, this is the one that plays a cat girl in fucking Final Fantasy XIV, excuse you. Sure, why not? Let's give her one of those. Former Catboy, thank you. Uh-huh. Here you go. I wonder if anyone has seen fairies after a couple of these. Some guy tested that by drinking as many as he could. He thought he saw one.
Such a good girl,
oh,
haven't you?
fuck you, Teddy. But he was dizzy and what he'd seen was his puke. Fuck you so much, Teddy. I know you've been there, but fuck you, Teddy. Oh. You know, earlier today there was a mega Christmas spirit around here. What about it? That I'm realizing I made a fuss about serving drinks to someone underage, but here I am. Nothing in particular, just a funny story. Just lurking while I died. An AZ? What? What's AZ? I have a funny story myself. It's about the Mega Santa prank. Prank? The what? It's a prank I pull every year. First, I pick a mole, wait for a day with lots of people. Then I go to Santa's lap, and when he asks what I want, I say in the most innocent tone I can muster, I want you to make me a woman. Sometimes they try to cover it up. The little one wants to be a human. It's then when I say, no, I want you. After that I say, well, at the very least I want a dildo, a big pink one, or a very bumpy cucumber. Oh my god. Sometimes I spice it up. Instead of cucumbers, ask for a pony and a crane to lift him. I once thought about screaming, help, I'm being molested. Jesus Christ. But I remembered it was a prank. I didn't want to ruin the guy's life. How considerate. Although I did get a client that way. He became regular soon after. Huh. But yeah, 3 years and they still don't get that it's always me. Oh yeah, how old are you? Old enough for anything you want. Numbers. I need numbers. Are you really asking a girl for her age that way? Okay then, tell me your age first. 27. No fair, you didn't get fidgety or anything like that. Fine, I'll tell you. My model is designed to look between 10 to 13 years old, but my last checkup said my mental age was 24. How long since you've been deployed? That's a secret I'll keep with me. Fair enough. Oh my god. Dorothy, you are weird, but you add a certain flair and spice to the game that I cannot deny. Goodness. I expected you to get all uncomfortable talking about your age, though. Why didn't you? With how dangerous everything's been lately, every year you get matters. Getting old isn't a curse, it's an achievement. You should make a shirt with that, because if you don't, I will. Feel free to do so. You want anything else? Let's see. Oh, a cobalt velvet. It's been a while since I've tried one of those. Alright. And Dorothy is a very interesting character. I like her. She definitely adds a spice to everything, that's for sure. Cobalt velvet. Yep, this is the one. You like it? I don't dislike it. I guess I'm not mature enough for these drinks. Hey honey, what day is today? Yeah, most people don't give her a chance right away due to appearances. She's interesting, like she has a lot going on. Can't say I approve of a lot of things like her age, look and all, but she's an interesting character. She definitely adds a little bit of a light to everything. Now the number. Number 21. Didn't you know that? I'm a Lilin, not a calendar. I thought you would know that much. Next you're gonna tell me to make some convoluted calculation. Can't? I could if I put my mind to it, but it's not something I have quick access to. This character, not a lot of people give her a chance, because she's a sex worker. And a questionable one, actually, considering the age of her model, but yeah, that's what she does. So a lot of people kind of tend to gloss over her personality and everything. Which is kind of sad. Yes, I have an inner calendar and a calculator, but those are used in lots of other operations every second. I could do all of that, but it's a lot quicker to just ask you. I see. Why do you need the date, though? I have something to do on the 26th. I've been avoiding it for a while now. Oh, but don't worry, it's nothing dangerous or anything like that, just heavy. Oh yeah, they do, Teddy. Would you like some help? Would you help me? If you tell me what it is you need help with. Maybe later. I have to go now. See you later. Bye. Do you think she really can't access calendars and calculators that easily? I guess it's kind of like how even if a text processor can't access the computer's calendar, you don't use it for that. Alright, you can send it to me, Teddy. I'll check it out. Sorry, I'm gonna mute myself for a second just so that I can take my headache tabs. I'll check it out. Took my sinus tabs because I may have forgotten to take those. Chair cushion moving all over the place as well. There you go. Why didn't you tell her you missed her yesterday? Forgot about it. I didn't find any cats. Why not look again? Good idea. I? Huh, another kid? Maybe the bar caught popular at some middle school? That would be a hassle. Oh gods, maybe Alma was right. Right about what? Well, the other day I was asking her opinion on the whole Alice Rabbit thing. Before the whole massive transmission hack thing. And at some point she talked about hacking becoming a fad and said, imagine if suddenly a group of tweens broke into this bar and started asking for drinks. And today there have been 2 kids already. How would bartending become a fad? Maybe a cartoon? Kids' cartoons don't show any alcohol. True. My lord. Excuse me, miss? This is no place for kids, so you should... Gil, she's staring too much, and she's saying nothing. She's not ordering anything, she's not causing any trouble, there's nothing inappropriate here. I mean, nothing inappropriate from alcohol, but alcohol is everywhere nowadays. So what do you suggest? Let her be? Maybe she's just curious about the bar. She's saying nothing. Maybe she's curious and shy. Also, it's rude to speak about people you have in front of you like they can't hear you. Yeah. Fascinating. Joel? How the hell did I startle you? What do you want? Can you help me out here with a beer? Right. A beer. For Gil. Haven't I seen that girl before? Here. Thanks, and lower your guard a bit, please. She'd be looking angry, I know, right? Oh yeah, before I forget. The disposal unit comes on Sunday. Do you have any expired ingredients on your side? Alright, yeah. There's a bottle of Harmatrine that's like a month past expiration. Put it by the sink so I remember to dispose of it. Thanks. Wow, she spoke. I wish I had an answer for you. Hey, miss. Yes? Are you happy? Am I happy? Well, that's a weird question. I'm not sad, I guess. I'm not jubilant, but... No, I mean, are you happy with your life? Your choices? Deep question. I mean, I might have 1 or 2 regrets, but I guess it could be worse. Regrets? Yeah, I mean, don't we all? I see. Hey, Joel. This poor woman. Again? Aren't you a bit on edge? Maybe. What did you want? Didn't you borrow the screwdriver the other day? I did. Why? I forgot to take the coins from the arcades in the corner last week, so I needed to take them out. Oh, let's see. Here. It's not like they see much action these days anyways. Chump change is still money. Pocket change has saved my ass many times. What? Did you throw it in someone's face while escaping? That only happened once and the old lady started it. Right. Why does an arcade still use coins nowadays? Or physical money when you get down to it? For the reason arcades still exist. Nostalgia. Maybe. Hey, miss? Yeah? You recognize me? Recognize you? I'm gonna say I do, but oh, isn't it Gabrielle or something? Sorry. Really? You can't remember your own sister's face. Oh. Sisters? Sorry, but I don't have any sister? I can, it is kind of funny to imagine throwing change in old lady. Not even a sister-in-law? Oh yeah, I was about to say that looks like the Gabriella or Gabrielle. No way. Gabby, is that really you? God, I'm so sorry, but you've just grown so much since I last saw you. How long has it been? 3 years. Right. So you know her? Yeah, she's actually my ex's sister. So how have you been doing? I actually had to transfer schools and I managed to skip a grade thanks to the admission tests. I'll be out of middle school next year. You've always been a smart one, so it's no surprise. Have you thought about what you want to study in college? You always said you wanted to be a scientist. I don't know yet. I guess I still have a couple of years to think about that. Well, don't feel pressured about it. Maybe you'll need a sabbatical year. So, how's Lenore? Wait, who's Lenore? Her sister. She was my girlfriend. So you actually had a relationship with something that's not a cat. Colored me surprised. Hey, don't talk shit about my baby. So, how's Lenore doing? She's dead. Oh, shit. Wow. Sorry, I don't think I heard right. My sister is dead, Joel. She died last Saturday. I came all the way to tell you the news. Come on, Gabby, stop fooling around. No, you stop fooling around. I mean, wow. My sister was left to suffer her disease alone while you were all merry here mixing drinks and chatting. Oh, wow. Why is there a middle schooler in a bar? Well, you're getting your answers now. Wait, Lenore was sick? Of what? Since when? Localized nanomachine rejection. Gave her a heart attack. She started complaining about the chest pains not long after you left. Was all the talk about getting your freedom worth it, Jill? Was your right to be merry worth the life of my sister? Why are you lashing out at me like that? Did I infect her with a disease that killed her? No, but it's too much of a coincidence that she started getting worse and worse right after you left. She got visibly sick after your fight. And it'd be no surprise if the fight played a key role in killing her. Jesus Christ. But that's just speculation. You can't expect... And all of that because you wanted freedom? What kind of freedom is so enticing that it makes you hurt a nice 3-year-old relationship? Was this freedom so important you cut all contact with us? Was this freedom so good you left everything behind? Was this freedom worth the life of my... Wow, that's a lot of baggage. Like, holy fuck. Yeah. Breakups can be very rough on the immune, or just your entire system, not just your psyche. Some people have gone into like breakdowns in physical form before. So it's kind of not a surprise that if it was a 3-year relationship that was a good one, that ended up with this breakup, then it's not a surprise that Lenore actually like went backwards in terms of health. It can happen, it's not that uncommon. Shut up! I didn't kill your sister, for fuck's sake. It's not like I infected her with that nanomachine rejection. Hell, this is the first time I've even heard she was sick. And do you really know what kind of fear drove me to have that argument with your sister? Even understand the fear of feeling you slip through your fingers? Do you think it was all easy for me? I was scared. I'm still scared. But I needed to grab a hold of my life. But it has nothing to do with your sister. I loved her. Do you think that fight didn't hurt me too? Idiot. Damn. I get that it's understandable to want to blame someone, but that is kind of dickish move to just come and drop that bomb and blame her. Yeah, it was. The thing is, when someone dies in terms of heartbreak, and well, let's take her example Gabby's example. She didn't know the full side of everything. She only had her sister's side of stuff, so she only had Lenore's side to explain things. So it's easy for her to blame Joel. It's very easy for her to put the blame on Joel, not knowing both sides of the argument, knowing both sides of what happened. So it does turn into a bit of a problem, unfortunately. I'll make sure the girl gets to wherever she wants to go safely. Meanwhile, Chief? I know. Come on, Jill. Let's take you home. Oh! That is so nice of the boss. Home sweet home. And, like, Gil, all of them. Hey, Jill, you wanna grab something to eat? Oh, that is still such a, like, just a bomb to drop on her out of nowhere. I'm not hungry. Want me to come in? Keep you company? I'm fine, I just need to be alone for a bit. No? You can tell me what you're feeling. It's okay. Not okay. It's not. You know what's the worst part? This brings up a lot of memories for me of my longest relationship, the one that was extremely emotionally abusive. And despite the fact that she's still stalking me and everything, when B broke up, I walked around with a lot of thoughts of I was the wrong one, that I still loved her, that everything was my fault. She had her family blame me for everything she did. So having Gabby dump everything onto Jill like this, it's just like this massive surge of memories of that time after the breakup. It was for 2.5 years, I was a fucking mess. It was just constant pain, constant hiding, trying to cope. So I kind of get Jill in this moment. It's painful. Yeah. Come here, Jill. Come here. Oh, it's just I feel like part of me is crumbling right now. Old girlfriend was sick and I didn't know anything about it. Her sister came to deliver the news and she held nothing but animosity for me. Not only that, but I lashed out at her too. She fucking repeats itself. Hey, Greek. Maybe if I hadn't cowered back then and apologized. Maybe if I wasn't such a selfish little shit. Maybe. Maybes don't work. Thanks, boss. I really needed this. You want me to stay with you today? Thanks, but I actually need some time for myself. Some me time to put my thoughts in order. Yeah, I understand. But don't do anything funny, you hear me? If any weird thoughts come to you or you feel too anxious, call me. That is an absolutely amazing person. Yeah. Hey, Four, she's in your care, you hear? Meow. Remember to call me. I'll call you later to check on you nonetheless. That is... yeah, that is literally like... like the first time I went through all of that shit with my ex, I didn't have anyone. It was the most alone I had ever felt in my life. Yes, it did, Greek. Yes, it did. So it was literally baggage from one relationship to baggage to another relationship, baggage to another relationship. Until I was really lucky and met my best friend. And he kind of just got my head out of dark places. He was awesome. Jill is feeling down, but she really liked the cutesy game poster she saw. Buying it will prevent her from getting too distracted. Game poster. Not gonna find it. Because... ah, there. Oh, $300. That's not that bad. Jill smiled a little bit in the poster. At least it ain't a bark. Alright, Kiramiki Encore concert announced. Fans of the famous cyber idol Kiramiki are in for a huge party, all thanks to the announcement of a second concert in Glitch City's Silver Thunder Superdome. I'm so excited. Good lord. Vietnam flashbacks, oh my god. I'm so excited to extend my visit, declared the cyber idol during an interview. Tickets are now up for sale and expected to disappear in a matter of minutes, so be quick and secure your spots. You can get tickets from the following retailers. Ticket Lord, then Idle Hell. Oh, okay, you just can't click on them. Okay, well that's fine. We have nanomachines tracking people 24/7. Oh, new act that proposes increased surveillance. Well, best poster is definitely warranted. Yeah. However, due to the violent protests that have taken place recently, Prime Minister Quincy is now proposing a new law that will allow the government to shut down anyone with nanomachines in their body, using a pulse signal. Many people died during the protests, and that could have been avoided if we had more control over the masses, Quincy said during a parliament meeting. We have the technology to simply shut down lawbreakers. It's a non-lethal way to end any kind of conflict, and it's common sense to use it at this point. When asked about the possible negative consequences, Quincy refused to make any further comments. Yep, and also like Cyberpunk. Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff. 66 American Kid returns, challenges Giant Yosuke. The title match. Ever since Giant Yosuke won the GSF belt, he's had nothing but negative responses from fans. Challenger after challenger has tried to take the title away from the imposing giant, but nearly all of them are injured in the process. 66 American Kids surprised the GSF world by returning to action almost 4 months earlier than expected, and then challenging Giant Yosuke to a title match on January 4th at the Super Silver Thunderdome. This January will become the champion GSF deserves, 66 American Kid proclaimed during a promotion in front of 25,000 fans in the Kokoro Hall. Interesting. So let's start from the bottom to the top because I don't know which ones are new and which ones aren't. Nano camo underwear. I think I'll get a pair just to see what kind of skin I can use with them. They will nickel and dime you with a DLC. Okay, we've already read this one then. Okay, hype. Literally no games. Is anyone else tired of this Monster Girl meme? No, no, no. I'm going to marry a Monster Girl. I just want actual gameplay next time. Why would you want gameplay in a Sukeban game? Wow. I don't know, all I see is pretty girls with nothing to back it up. Any info on the hardware? It's probably going to be yet another underpowered piece of shit. Not like the competition is any better. I think I'll just quit gaming. Nothing but trash as of late. Yeah, remember when games were actually good and made Dave's made them with love and care? Me neither. Oh my lord, that is such a hit at the gaming industry today. Fucking hell. Not wrong. Not wrong. I mean, if you look at the gaming industry today, it is a fucking mess. It is such a mess. Everywhere it's so much to do with people's social beliefs and everything instead of just the one thing that games should be. Fun. Games should be fun. They should let you want to live in that world, into that fantasy. You know, let's take for instance Cyberpunk. You want to play the game because you don't want to control V. You want to be V and live out your kind of life that you want to live out on. But everything has turned so much into such a social situation that it's just turned into such a mess. Gone are the days where you can just play something because you outright enjoyed it. Now there is always some kind of a agenda tied to it. It's kind of sad, actually. Makisa releasing EKD V-186 update. Is this the greatest thing to ever grace planet Earth? I literally can't stop touching myself. Oh my god. This is such a high quality release, but why is the camera blurry? I think it's a regulation for the civilian models. Something's off. I'd be all over this normally, but I can't seem to get excited over this. Your shit taste is showing. Nah, I just think I'm kind of decent. I'm kind of tired of the same thing over and over. Oh my lord. That's what happens when you consume way too much fucking military equipment and weapons. Yeah, I think it's that. I better stop buying so many weapons already or I'll never find pleasure in them again. Any word on the camo stuff or other civilian weaponry? They said that we're going to announce more stuff on a later date. I like porn, you guys. Oh my goodness. Apparently not enough, it seems. Alright, let's head to work. A lot of it is focused on gaming hardware. Yep, basically. Good evening. You okay? I feel like shit. You sure you should have come then? You're in all the right to stay at home. I have to come. I threw away everything I had in my life to be here. People I loved were pushed aside just so I could enjoy my freedom of being here. My stupid, stupid freedom. So I'll come here until I die, even after the bar closes, until my hair falls out. You're the one who looks like she's about to fall apart. Your eyes are red and swollen. Yeah, well, your hair is hairy. Yes, it is. Was the dipshit that changed the color of the glasses? It was me. I was the one washing the dishes yesterday, remember? Oh yeah, I was too busy staring at my crumbling life and all that. Why don't you go home, Joel? You're in no position to deal with people right now. Go home, rest a bit. My ex-girlfriend died and I wasn't there to see her one last time. All because of a fight I spent all these years regretting and wishing to, but never actually apologizing for. Regrets are a terrible thing. They're an extremely terrible thing, and if you have any in your life that you could fix, that you can make up for, do it. Life is way too fucking short to hold on to them. Just because you're either proud or afraid. My decision to assert my freedom and grab a hold of my life led me to this. A bartender strapped for cash to distance herself from loved ones for no other reason than selfishness. So I won't fucking leave. I threw all of that away to be here, so here I will stay. This is what I wanted. This is why I left all of that behind. This is why. The fact she has a hard time calling her an ex, yeah. Doesn't Future have therapists because therapists are cool? See, you're starting to sound like a broken record. I'll leave her be. I'd rather have her here than be alone in her apartment. Does, but it's probably expensive in this place? Quite possibly. How are you feeling, Joel? I feel like a shit-eating piece of shit. I'm the lowest of any possible life form you might find. Nanobes look down on me in disgust, knowing they're far superior. You're spirited, that's good. Where's the mutt? Working with Zero. At Zero. I know what I said. In any case, let Jill process her anger. It's perfectly normal to feel that way. Hey, Diana. How you doing, Diana? And here, she's surrounded by people that care about her. That's a lot better than leaving her to fend for herself. I mean, as smart as 4 might be, he's still just a cat. Then why not have Jill stay, but not serve anyone today? What part of I won't leave didn't you understand? I didn't leave everyone behind to just sit and do nothing. Fine, fine. Hey, that's nice, Diana. I'm glad to hear that. How has Milo been? What do we do if she lashes out at a client? That's why you're here, Gillian Pliskin. Ooh. So I'm running myself with hot chocolate and chill stream. Hey! Well, you're in luck. It's a story game today, so there's a lot of chill here. Much chill times. Hey, Jill. What? I'll be in my office, but if you need a break or a hug, just tell me. Okay, I'm gonna keep this playlist because it was actually really nice. I liked it. Oh, you already put on music. This is gonna be an interesting day. The whole of yours keeps shining, brimming with it. Do I smell tacos? Wait, it's outside. Never mind. Oh, hell no. We meet again, bartender. Virgilio, what can I get you? Today, the luminous pollution on the streets makes it seem almost like a starry sky. And when I think about stars, I think about celebrities. Celebrities are fishy, and my favorite fish is the octopus. So I want something octopus-like. Aren't you gonna do that weird bartending thing? I'm waiting for you to order like a decent human being. I'm not following. Spell out your order like you're a human who is in need of medical help. Fine then, I want a sparkle star. S-P-A-R... R-kle star. Sparkle star. Well, at least you gave us a direct answer this time, so that's something. Not that this fucking the reactions in chat. Don't worry, I feel the same. You know what? We're gonna give him one of those. See? What's that hard? Have you tried to spell under pressure? You look angry, spelling bartender. Are you having that time of the month or something? No, I'm just filled with ridiculous amounts of anger, pain, and self-hate, and... on second thought, you're not that far from the truth, I guess. I get those too, you know. Periods. You do? Yes, last month I finally got over my renaissance and moved to my enlightenment. Ah. The fact you can age an alcoholic drink with a machine is neat though. I know, right? And here I was thinking you'd get something to say. And here I was thinking you'd get to say something serious for once. Are you implying I'm not serious? Glaring holes from you will do nothing. I'm like glare immune. But if you allow me to give you a sincere piece of advice... whatever, it's not like it'll help. You shouldn't kick yourself so much. If you keep it up, any chance of finally forgiving yourself will someday be gone. Self-hate will leave you with a hole that will never heal. So please take measures against it instead of sulking so much. That is actually really good advice. I'll be damned. That actually sounded half sensible. And here I was thinking you were just a pompous lunatic. Hey, pompous lunatics have stories too. Really? What story? I would rather not tell. Figures. Want anything else? Have you ever seen how the... a bad touch. Bad touch, whatever. It's actually funny seeing her not giggling at that like she usually does. Here. Yeah, give it a minute. Yeah. Yeah, I guess this is the one. Maybe he's right and I shouldn't be so hard on myself. Even though I deserve every second of it. If only I had apologized earlier, I might not be feeling this way right now. If only I... oh, if only I... can't even remember what held me from apologizing all these years. Bartender, you're making lots of faces there. Pride? Fear? What kept me from going out and apologizing to Lenore? I can't even fucking remember what feeling kept me from fixing this whole situation. Can I at least find solace in whatever feeling it was that brought me to this situation? Great, now I'm feeling even worse thanks to not being able to muster whatever feeling held me. Might have been fear of just losing things forever too. We all get to a point where, for Jill, I think hers was just the whole idea of getting old, I guess. We all get to that point where we kind of fear just dying. Especially the older you get, that that looming thing, that looming question, it gets bigger. That fear gets bigger. So for her to run away from things that should have been giving her comfort is kind of understandable. Like, most people would have run to a partner, like for just the safety and the solace. But she went the opposite direction and wanted freedom, which again can be a very difficult thing. It's a very difficult situation for her to actually have been in. So yeah, well, we'll see how Jill does. Is she okay? No, but just leave her be for now. Hey, Jill. Aw. Oh, thank God, a normal person. Mommy! No, I don't have kids. Still more normal than this twat. How are you feeling, Say? My bones are still broken, but at least the cuts are healing nicely. Thank God I'm not someone that scars easily. I mean, wounds don't leave me marks. It'd be a problem if I couldn't get the scar tissue. What happened to you? Fell off 2.5 stories into some trash and rubble. You look better though. Last time you came, you looked like you were about to collapse emotionally. I guess. You're the one who looks like it now though. How do I put it? It looks like when I called you your full name, but magnified. Yeah, don't mind me too much. I'm in a bad mood. Anything I can do? Please forgive me if I suddenly lash out at you or anyone else. You want something? My tongue's not so sensitive today, so let's have a beer. And you? Such a change in tone? I'm fine, I don't need anything. Alright, well, let's make a beer. Here. Yay, let's see if there are any differences from the canned ones. And this one tastes less watered down. So did something happen to you? I'm fine, nothing's happened to me. People who are fine don't act like that. Oh, I get it. You're in those days. But when it's that time of the month, I get a bit sulky. No, I'm not on my period. No. I'm dealing with the loss of someone, okay? Oh. Sorry. Don't worry. Maybe I shouldn't have come today after all. No, maybe. What is with these folks and periods? I know, right? Are you alright? I'm trying to find something to say. Making a joke would be tasteless, and I can't say everything will be alright without it sounding cheap. I'm at a loss as to what to do here. Sorry. Wanna hear something weird? I was exactly like that when Stella came here on Monday talking about you. Oh? Well, ladies, I'm leaving. Virgilio? Yeah? You're just sitting with a Valkyrie. Really? Splendid! This'll make a good entry in my poems blog. Aw, she actually did something nice. She actually did something nice for him. I'd feel bad about the way I treated him today. Not for the fact that he was being cryptic with his orders for no good reason. Like Stella when she first came? Yes, no, I mean... You could have given him a free beer or something and apologized. Yeah, I just keep messing things up with people. But you know, he seems familiar. Familiar? Yeah, I can't put my finger on it though. I just feel like I've seen him somewhere. Ah, well, it might just be that he looks like someone from an ad or something. So, it brings you here. I wanted to come with Stella, so I'm waiting for her. Why here? To be with you, of course? That reminds me, how did Stella react when you arrived? She slapped me, real hard. It hurt. She said that's for making me worried and not listening to me, and then she became happy. Huh. Can I ask whose loss you were dealing with? You shouldn't be bothered with it. Just pretend I'm in a bad mood and call it a day. Oh, okay. You really want to know, huh? I can't help it. I don't like seeing people sad. I just need to know context, not details. Someone to whom I said some mean thing to past... That sentence. Someone to whom I said some mean thing to passed away... Okay, I'm gonna edit that line. Someone to whom I said a mean thing passed away before I could ever see her again. Does that work? Yeah, sorry. Knowing I can't do anything helps me calm down a bit, but... I mean, it's not that I wouldn't help, I just... Calm down? I get it. I can't contain myself when I see people in need. But I've learned that there are times when you just can't do anything. And that's kind of fine. Thank God I learned that, otherwise I would have gone insane ages ago. You're a good person, Say. Nah, I'm just an annoying girl. Still, if there's anything I can do to help, let me know. I have broken bones, but that doesn't mean I can't offer emotional support. You could always order another drink. Oh yeah, that. Let's do that. Give me something cold, please. Alright. Something cold? Oh, with ice. It's so unnecessary brown. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's give her this one that's got ice in it. Here. It's pretty cold outside, though. Yeah, but I don't like hot or warm drinks. They make me feel nauseous. You know what cheers me up? What? Singing. Hearing people sing helps me too. You sing? I mean, did you take singing lessons or something? Nope. People have told me my voice is pretty nasty, actually. But they've also told me I'm good with the harmonica. So you play the harmonica? I needed something to do some breathing exercises with, and a harmonica is a lot smaller than a tuba. And I guess if you practice enough, you become decent. I would say don't ask too many questions, Derek. That's something I didn't expect. I hear that a lot. I know I don't look like the musical type. I used to play the violin right until I was 16 or so. Really? Can you still play? The violin's at my mom's house, so I don't have it with me. I guess I could. It's one of those things you don't forget easily. Why did you stop? I don't know. One day I just felt like stopping. No deep reason behind it. Just like me and cooking. That, and almost burning my place up. Jalapeno margarita. Good lord, Diana, that sounds painful. When's Stella coming? Now that you mention it, she's a bit late. Let me call her. You do that, I'm going to take my break. Tell Gil if you need anything else. Sure. Yeah, she's definitely having a time today. I loved it spicy. Oh, lordy. Stella and Say make me a bit jealous. I'm gonna keep it back. Looks like you've calmed down. I still feel like kicking myself, make no mistake. But I guess I cooled down a bit. Say helped a lot with that one though. I just can't stay mad when I see her. Speaking of which, where is she? I believe she went outside to look for that Stella girl or something. Where you are right now, it feels like I should be protecting you. Hey, the only thing hindering me is a broken arm. I've gone into burning buildings with a 2-centimeter deep cut. Yeah, I remember that one. 1 millimeter more and you'd have lost the motor function in your arm. Welcome. Ah, hello, Jill. What's this about protecting who? Yeah, I'm sort of like Stella's unofficial bodyguard, but I'm not really fit for such duties right now. My father insists I go everywhere with protection, so most of the time I only ask for Say if she feels like going out. She's trying to deal with the kind of things that bodyguards deal with anyway. And she's more fun to hang around with too. So I'm assuming that gorilla outside is a bodyguard. That's Buster. Pretty cool guy. He played football professional until he lost his leg in a demolition derby. We've offered him an implant surgery for all his years of service, but he rejects it every time. Well, he got used to the replacement he's using, so maybe it's for the best. It's a thick oak branch on a metal bowl tied to his stump. And yet he can still run faster than me with it. Jesus Christ. You know, in some dramas they splash their drink on someone's face. Imagine doing that to someone with jalapeno. Oh my god. That is gonna be tough. True. You want something? I'm fine right now. A brandtini, a big one. I'm in a good mood. One big brandtini for Stella. Oh, that's an idea. You're giving Diana ideas here. That's dangerous. Don't give the Romanian ideas. Here. After all these years, I still don't get why the finest and most expensive things come in small packages. Ever tried to go to a restaurant only for them to serve you a really small portion of some fine food? Sometimes you just want to stuff yourself with really cheap food. Say, let's go for some hamburgers later. I'm not taking a no for an answer. I know what you mean when you say some, you know. You might as well call the place and tell them to prepare everything in advance. Can I ask you two something? Sure. I guess. How did you two meet? Stella showed up in the park I used to play when I was a kid. We played a couple of times. She started showing up more and more, and that was it. Ahem! My father told me that when I was 5, I kept insisting on going to a real kids' park. We drove for some time, and the park I liked was the one Say happened to be at. Have you ever seen a girl in a dress go to a muddy park? She learned her lesson and started showing up with more fitting clothes. Man, that's a scene I can't forget. Oh, so you two have known each other for most of your lives? I've known her longer than I've known my own father. Why the question? No reason. You two just look so comfortable with each other. Any other person could have sworn you were an item. An item? What kind of an item? A couple, say. Oh, yeah, I get it now. It's funny because we actually earned a mock prize of sorts for best couple at Stella's high school. 3 years in a row. Jesus Christ. So you two didn't go to the same high school? Nope. Oh. Don't you have any childhood friends, Jill? And childhood friends? Can't think of any. My grandpa, I guess. What kind of man was he? Rough. The kind to eat raw Bronson roots every morning. But around me, he was different. I have memories of him barking orders to my dad, only to turn around and play with me gently. It's interesting, though. He was my mom's dad, but after my mom and dad separated, he stayed with my dad. But yeah, he's the one that comes to mind when I think about childhood friends. Ooh. Hey Jill, what's this? Bloom lights? A spicy drink. Tastes nice the first time, but it gets samey after a while. It's also brown for some reason. Give me one of those, please. I'll have one too. On it. Wow, okay. Bloom lights. Oh, this... I do wonder why it's brown. Aged on the rocks. Mmm. Here. I don't know, I kinda like it. Yeah, but after the third one, it starts tasting like sand. Spicy's hand, but sad nonetheless. Who's dimming the lights? Oh, wow. Ah. I guess she had too much before I came. Oh, that and that she must still be tired. And the whole brown thing. A lot of spirits are brown. Yeah, but this is also a mix of red, yellow, blue, green, and aqua. So that's a kind of interesting, good thing from the whole bang thing. She told me about everything that happened in there. To be honest, I don't think I would have made it in her place. I guess I should be thankful for the nanomachine treatment she went through as a White Knight. Treatment? Trauma suppressors. Basically, it helps with the healing process of PTSD. It's mandatory for every White Knight, regardless of division. Oh. Well, healing can only do so much. For 3 days, that bank was hell, and poor Say is still paying for it. The disbanding of the White Knights and subsequent persecution of those who were identified as former members. It's unfair, you know, among all the people using the White Knights to further their own goals. Say was one of the few that actually believed in what they were supposed to do. Paid off, though. The doctor who treated her wounds was the same one she's always assisted with accidents and emergencies. He treated her at no cost whatsoever. Oh, good karma and all that. She's earned the god's favor, I think. But, you know, all of that made me realize I might be a bad person. How? When I saw Say wounded asking for help, part of me was happy. After all this time meeting her, she finally needed me. I felt truly useful to her for the first time. How sad is that? Sometimes the best help one can provide is to stay alive. Who knows, maybe it was the idea of coming back to you that helped her. And I guess you wouldn't be human without thoughts like those once in a while. Maybe. Can I get you anything else? I'm good. I should be leaving actually. Come Say, let's get hamburgers and go home. Yeah. We'll be leaving now. Thank you. Please come again. Feeling better? No, I just don't reek of rage. But I still feel like a piece of shit. Little steps, I guess. Hello? Ah, Kim, welcome. I was afraid I'd mix up the directions and end up in someone's house or something. What can I get you? I'll have a sunshine cloud, please. Sure. Oh, I don't think we've made this one yet. Yeah, we'll give her one. Oh, wow. Really didn't like that. Oh, I had to blend it. Never mind. Funny thing is, you don't actually make a lot of drinks that's blended. Here. Thanks. So, how's work on the whip paper? Oh, I quit. What? Yep. I went to the office of that chauvinistic horse blower and told him I quit. Why did you do that? I arrived early to my meeting and got some assignments. I spent hours doing it, only for the other bitches to come and ruin it. After that, I didn't have time left, so my supervisor scolded me. So I snapped and quit on a whim. Oh. Don't you have any second thoughts? Regret anything? I guess you'll always have second thoughts. Even if you do what you want, you'll still think of what if. Even so, I was getting physically sick there. I dreaded the arrival of every morning. I even almost... What I'm saying is, I don't know what I'll do, but it's certainly better than being there. I feel free. Free. It's a wonderful feeling, you know? I feel like now I can find something I care about. I won't return to the augmented eye, but I could still pursue journalism with another outfit. I haven't felt like this in, well, never. What about your family? They weren't happy, that's for sure. My dad took it better, but my mom freaked out, to put it mildly. What are you gonna do and all that? But I'm not here to talk about that. Give me a big drink, please. What kind? I don't know, bubbly or something. Something big and bubbly. I guess I could give her a beer, like it's bubbly, and it's easy to make big. She can be zonked off her ass, though. Here. If detergent commercials are to be believed, this will clean out my insides. It'll also kill things inside you. I gotta ask though, how did you end up working there? No deep reason. That's what I did when I got out of high school. Taking a year off was out of the question, so I went for the first thing I thought about. But I couldn't get into the robotics course, so I settled for journalism. To be honest, I got tired of the job midway through it, but I couldn't bring myself to leave. Too much pressure from my family. It's a really common tale, I guess. Did you have troubles like those? Same story as you. I just went through the motions. From high school to college, I never stopped to think about what I was doing. And then, at some point, I just felt like my life slipped through my fingers. Suddenly all I wanted was freedom, a little pause, to stop and take a breather. And my life went to hell for that fucking breather. Give me, something. Something? Sorry, it's just I have a dry mouth. Anything will do. Alright. She asked for, something, literally. Yeah, sure, why not? I have no clue if this is gonna be right, but we'll go for it. I mean, it's so easy to make, so. Here. Thanks. I feel like I asked something I shouldn't have. Don't fret about it, I'm just in a rough spot right now. What are you gonna do now? Honestly, I don't know. I do feel liberated, however. Like, I can do whatever I want. Study whatever I like. Work wherever I want. No, it's not that way, and it won't be easy, but I feel a lot more confident than when I was out of high school. At least I don't get why they put young people who barely know how society works through that one. Well, I wish you the best of luck. Your mental health should be your priority and all that. Thanks, I really needed the encouragement. Come back if you need more encouragement. I wouldn't dare leave someone alone when it comes to this sort of thing. Alright, take care and sleep well, Finnish guy. You have a good one. Thanks, bye Joel. Please come again. You should take some of that advice for yourself. I know. Let's call it a day for now. You need some rest. Yeah. Oh no. Honey! Ah, Dorothy, sorry, we're just closing. I know, I came for you. For me? Well, why are you hugging me? I paid her to do that. Oh. All night long. Come again? To put it simply, Dorothy will go home with you and she won't leave your side. What do you hope to accomplish with that? Well, at first it was too calm that you rage you had earlier. Phrasing, I know, right? It was either hugs or a cold bucket, and I don't promise there'll be any water in it. You calmed down a bit, but honestly, I know better than to leave you alone for another night. At the very least, all the cuddling will give you an epiphany or something. That's some alien reasoning right there. It's not. You need hugs. Many. You need some humanoid contact right now. You've had your alone time. Now you're playing by my rules. Please take care of me. Good grief. Jill wants to get in the holiday mood, buy a mega Christmas tree. That will prevent her from getting too distracted. My voice is on the way out. Elvis has left the building. Oh, there we go. Wow. Why is that so expensive? Yeah, I'll be fine. My voice just likes to quit very, very quickly when I'm doing story stuff. It even happens when I do recordings these days. It's normal. Lilum receiving mysterious messages. Halloween was back in October, but this terrifying tale didn't become popular until now. Reports say that Lilim across the city have been receiving strange transmissions. There's messages that are confusing at best and threatening at worst. Ooh, water. The contents are not clear, as most of the Lilim can't remember exactly what they had heard. But the most mysterious thing of all is perhaps the fact that Lilim could not record any of these messages while they were broadcasted. It was almost as if something had blocked the Lilim from doing so. While we have nothing but anecdotal proof, even among our own Lilim, the mystery behind these messages is one we should be paying attention to. Is Kiramiki the biggest pop idol in history? The world at large is still coming to terms with the idea of the Lilim so quickly integrated into our society. Some say they can't be treated as human because they're mortal and as such cannot really understand what it's like to be alive. But most of the Kiramiki fandom would disagree. Anti-Lilim people are like insane. To me, Miki knows more about life than I do, and I'm older than this damn city. Richard Show, 55, told the old man to die during a big fan gathering. I'm with Richard, added Nacho, 6. I may be a dog, but I'm utterly fascinated with the way she writes about things in her blog. She's impressed by everything, and nobody really knows what life's about anyway. Take care, Diana, and you sleep well. Quincy studies the possibility of allowing imports. Oh lordy. Lich City is one of the few places on Earth that's strictly self-sufficient with an import rate of 0.8%. However, that may change goodness, due to the recent shortages across the city. Prime Minister Quincy revealed this morning that the government plans to have a more relaxed policy for importers. We won't lift the currency control, but we can provide them foreign currency at a low fixed rate. That way we can secure essential items at affordable prices, Quincy told Amy. Some experts say that private companies are no longer working at full capacity, which is unsurprising given that Quincy government has seized most of them, resulting in the shortage crisis in the first place. Well, that sucks. Okay, these... I think I've read this one. Yeah, I've already read this one, so this one I think might be new. Can't stop playing this game. Gorgeous graphics, innovative and addictive paddle system, fun dating minigames, cute girls, that fucking music. Is this the goat? I don't know, do you like the goat girl? I'm going to marry a goat. It's an alright game, 8 out of 10 at most. Shit game. No, it's a shitty game for idiot waifu bots like you. I wish this waifu equals bad game meme would die. It's a stupid game pandering to idiots. What's there to discuss? Are we being raided by normies? Normies, fuck off. Fun things are fun. You're not allowed to have fun with video games. Oh, this is such a kick at the video game industry. Oh my lord. Alright, let's go to work. Good evening. Oh, hey. How are you feeling? Lilim are soft and warm. Come again? You heard me. So, on a scale from steaming pile of shit to just sad, where are you? A sad pile of shit. I still hate myself, I'm still sad as hell, but how to put it? The noise stopped. I don't know if I explained myself. Sorta, kinda. So, how were things last night? Cozy, I must admit. I can't believe you paid Dorothy for that. Well, if you want to call that payment, I guess. I called Dorothy to tell her what happened to you, and she was really concerned. She stuttered for a second, saying that she had the whole night to go and she couldn't just leave for free. I asked her how much, and she said, enough to pay for the soda I'm having is fine. Wow. Damn. Dorothy is actually kind of nice then. Like, she doesn't know Jill that well, apart from just on a client basis, but she actually wanted to do that. How did you get her number? I have contacts. Right. Anyways, Jill, if you need a second break, a drink, or a hug, just let me know. You hear? Thanks. I'd make you the same offer, but I'm guessing hugs from me are the last thing you want. If you need a bartender, let me know though. Nice to know. Anyways, we have work to do. I still like this playlist setup I've got. I'm gonna keep with this. Time to make strings and change lives. It's nice to hear that again. Did you say something? Did I? Welcome to Blah. Oh, it's you guys. Hey, be more respectful. I brought my boss here. Aren't you a part-timer here or something? My other boss. You're talking to the great Nacho Tumbleweed Jr. Boss, I'm taking my break. I know what I said earlier, but you haven't even started yet. Shit. So, what brings you here today? I wanted to see the place my best soldier is working at. Soldier? Wait, aren't you the dog I served last Monday? Oh no. Oh, it's you, Dana. Soldier, why didn't you tell me you were working for Dana? No, that's not Dana, that's just Jay. So I'm guessing you're part of this whole Zero thing? Part of it? I founded it. Yeah, pretty much. Humans have the best intentions, but they just don't get us. So I decided to create a place where dogs can be dogs. Here, we can take in any dog without a place in this world. We created our own heaven on earth. Oh, this is such a fucking Metal Gear reference. And you take corgis only? Do I look like one of those cipher bitches? Of course not. I'd include other animals, but sadly I can only take care of those who are of the same species as I. Sad thing is, I take it more seriously, but it's a talking corgi with an eye patch. Will you get anything? I'm fine, what about you, boss? Manly stuff. You sure? Did I stutter? Alright. Manly drink for the dog. Maybe I should just give him something bitter. Hold on. Let's start from here. There we go. He's a dog, so I'm not gonna give him alcohol. I'm not insane. Here. Yes, this is just what I wanted. This tastes worse than my own butt. Hey, you asked for it. This is a really nice place, you know? You picked a good place to work at, soldier. Thanks. Does he really get paid? Your efforts to keep Zero afloat will not go to waste. We'll make her better and better. I mean, we're pretty much on the verge of closing. Can boss really afford that? We have more urgent matters at hand, though, like the fact we don't have enough bowls for everyone. Can't they just share the ones we have? You fool, every dog has a right to have his own bowl. We can't provide even that, then what's the point of even trying? Wait, don't tell me she just doesn't give a fuck and is spending all of her money like water. I mean, what with the bar closing and all that? But many have enjoyed the boxes more than they do the bowls. That's a good point. What do you think is cheaper, a box of bowls or a box of boxes? Are there boxes of boxes? Of course there are. How do you think they ship boxes? Tied together? Tied together? Don't be silly. Unless she's paying him straight from her pocket. Boss is that kind of woman. This world is filled with all sort of recursive madness, you know? Doctors can consult doctors, boxes come in boxes, bottles come in bottles. Ooh, that's expected from you, boss. Wait, that theory only works assuming she's actually paying him with money. For all I know, she might be paying him with steaks. So tomorrow you're gonna check for people selling boxes, you hear? Sir, yes, sir. Except that's boss, a good steak is more valuable than money. Wait, what if they come with foil? Strauss had to be taken to the vet because he ate the foil of a piece of cheese came in. Curses, you're right. You need a contingency plan. Besides, boss does not want to scam people, let alone a dog. I like the fucking dual conversations that are happening here, Jesus. I wonder if we can strike a deal with the vet those cipher bastards have. She's always so nice with us. I know, her smile is so cute too. So it's better that we vet for the vet? Yes, put that on the list. Ah, Nacho. Oh yeah, I forgot you knew the dog. Are you staying for a while? I was just passing by. I've got some errands to run. Great, Gil can go with you. I can? You will. I'll still get paid for today, right? That depends on Nacho's evaluation. Alright, Greenhorn, let's get going. Oh, I'm paying him anyways, by the way. Just wanted to mess around with him. No, that's not the problem here. Why make him do that? Gil looked like he needed to take a good break, and he's kind of just not accept such a thing. Oh, I want to sneeze so bad, but it's not coming out. But with Nacho, he'd have something to do, and he'd be away from the bar for a bit. When you put it that way. Anyway, I'm going back to my office. Your boss sure is nice. Glad I'm working with her too. Yeah. So, you have anything? Actually, I'm just gonna go sit over there and be on standby, awaiting orders. Okay. Shit, I missed a chance to ask how or if he even gets paid with money. Man, I sure need to get wasted. I failed to see how getting wasted will make you feel better. Shiba! For fuck's sake, you piece of scrap, we just got out of a building full of dogs. But this one has a Hawaiian shirt and sunglasses. Hey there, robot. And he talks. Welcome to Valhalla. Hey, Joel. Give me a beer, will you? Gotcha. Does Deal want anything? Okay, roll. Serious? So cute. He's fine. Just a beer then. Friday after work isn't just a beer. No, beer though. It's the beer. Can't argue with that. Beer for Biddy. I can make it big for the heck of it. Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's give her a double shot there. The Littleman bots, dogs. Here, let's make it special. Yeah. Cheers. My lord. Hey Jill, do you like beer? The amount of beer cans in my apartment is becoming a problem, actually. I had this friend back in high school who made some pretty nice crafts with them. I'm still in contact with him if you're interested. No thanks, the last thing I need right now is more crap taking space. So how are things up at Dogtown? Well, that Laura girl is stirring things up for better or for worse. For worse? She's like a rabbit. An overly politically correct rabbit. Rabbit? Never had a pet rabbit? They're a nervous mess that gets startled over the littlest of things. And this girl is on the constant lookout. She's scared of saying something that might irk someone. Doesn't have to be the person she's speaking with even. It's no problem in the company, but the other day we went out together and holy shit. Poor girl can't speak properly. She pauses every sentence to make sure she doesn't say something offensive. She's a nice girl, and it's sweet that she tries so hard to not offend anyone. Seriously? She tries too hard. You don't help either. Hmm? You randomly yell, what did you say, whenever she's within earshot distance? Yeah, well, it's just that she looks so cute when she's startled. Like a rabbit. It raises up the question of whether she's really like that, or if you're the one making her weary of anything she says. So is the story at all what you expect? It's interesting. It's like interesting hearing everyone's like little tales and things. Well, why don't we test that? Now. You go out with her. Why? Just test if it's really me who makes her like that? It's not like you can say no, you know. I mean, it's my honor that's on the line here. I want to prove you're the only one talking shit about me. Even if you were right, you have quite the fixation on that girl. She's fun. Fun how? She actually reacts when I tease her. You take it in your stride, but she actually gets startled, squirms, and gets uncomfortable. How is that any good? She's cute and her reactions are cute. But if you keep it up, she'll either leave or get used to you. You know, like me. Shit, you're right. I must save my teasing for when the moment is just right then. No, that's not the problem. It is for me. And what are you doing here? What about the dog? You said he had to go out. By the way, you said his name was... Say, this Laura girl. Do you guys get along? I wouldn't know. We get along as co-workers at the very least. Well, what kind of girl is she aside from the whole politically correct rabbit thing? Slow? She's the kind that does things so carefully that she does them really, really slowly. Really, really slowly. I can't deny that when she actually finishes stuff, she does a great job. It's unnerving. She doesn't actually have to be with us in the building, though. She's more like a freelancer. Why is she there, then? Because she likes dogs. And that's why I insist that you two would make a fine couple. That's a really superficial statement. It's like saying you'd be fine with someone because you're both women. Okay, bad example. May I say something? By all means. If that Laura girl is really as bland as she claimed to be, wouldn't she be better off with a more assertive person? More assertive partner? Yo, piece of scrap, she's totally calling you a pussy. What the fuck? She's right, though. Sharing interests and being compatible are totally different things. But then you'd be underestimating the power of love. Whether you want to admit it or not, love changes people for the better or for worse. Who knows, maybe you'll become more assertive after spending time with her. Or she'll drive me nuts. I guess that's a possibility too. Still, why are you so insistent on me and her getting together? Because she's like a cute rabbit, so someone might try to eat her out there? It'd be a lot easier to keep her in my sight. So in short, your motherly instincts arose because of Laura. Why not see if she likes you and... You already tried to hit on her, didn't you? You make me sound like some skirt chaser. She's not into girls. How did you find out? I asked her directly. Of course you did. You seemed giddy afterwards, though. I heard her muttering something about meeting her first lesbian. It was weird. Okay, enough Laura for a night. That. Refrain from using any "that's what you said last night" jokes or variations thereof, please. Party pooper. Let's get a drink then. Sounds good. I'll have a blue light, please. Give me a fringe weaver. Alright? The fuck? Those two are interesting to listen to. That's all I'm gonna say. Aged. Now the rocks. God, this is a weird one. Thing is, I tease people because I enjoy making them squirm. It's fun. But never means I'm into them. I'm very much too in the fun zones of just having an enjoyable time. Okay, that one's still there. Here you go. I wonder why it's called a bloom light. Seems it was first developed at some video games event. The creator said something about making the attendees feel like their customers do. Oh hey, Titsy! How you doing? Hey, Harry! Welcome, Raiders! We're doing story stuff today! Me just completely reading. So it's a lot of reading. For people that don't know me, I am Warden Artemis. I run Horny Jail. Welcome. I hope you enjoy your time here. We're doing good. Played a community game and some Black Desert Online. Very nice. Hey, Yoon. How you doing? Welcome in. Yeah, Black Desert, I tried it. I didn't get very far. I do have it somewhere on my Steam. But recently I've kind of been stuck in Final Fantasy XIV again. So I've been spending so much time in that. I can already hear my cat yelling at me. Cali is a fun tunnel. BDO is neat, but it's hell on my poor carpal. Yeah, it looks interesting. It looks interesting. I literally, I think, got to maybe like level 5 and then I kind of stopped. Yelling at the wall? Yep, she's yelling at the wall. Story's going good. Some very interesting, some very interesting conversations in this, but it's fun as hell. Like, it is so interesting to listen to these characters. It's definitely something. It's definitely something. Said attendees were, of course, part of some big games company. Seems the company always used too much bloom lighting, so the bartender there literally made them drink all the bloom. So it's not cool that because it glows in the dark. Not this one, no. Come to think of it, did you ever change because of a relationship, Joel? Oh. Oh. Jesus, Nightbot, can you calm down? You're never usually this talkative. In more ways than one, I guess. Would you say for better or for worse? I guess for the better. I'm too thick-headed to develop any new bad habits. Although, thanks to my first boyfriend, I did pick up a very annoying habit of correcting people's grammar on the fly. Pretty annoying when I think back to it. So, you were one of those kinds of people. As for me, sometimes I think I became more... what's the word? Cynical, jaded, bitter, tired of the crap this world and everyone in it throws on a daily basis. Hey! I'm just quoting you. But yeah, I think I became all of that because of this one girlfriend I had in college. I'll be resting, I've been streaming. Oh wow! Yeah, you go and rest and take care of yourself, Habri. She got me into the whole activism thing in the first place. How was that bad? We'd all go and protest, we'd start all kinds of movements to see things changed. I really got into the whole thing. But whenever I wanted to get more serious, I find myself coming up against a wall. Whew. Oh Jesus, the chain sneezing a starter. Holy shit. And that wall is an analogy for the fact that everyone was willing to go that far. Found out pretty fast that most of them were in the whole thing because of some shitty fad. And not because they actually believed in whatever movement they were championing. Whew. 4 sneezes and counting. Jesus, that was... ooh. So I moved from group to group only to find people who were in it because of fad. And when they were in it just because of a passing fad, they were of the dangerous extremist kind. My tolerance for bullshit was always greatly diminished after that. Ooh, hold on. So it wasn't so much the person you had a relationship with, but rather other people. You seriously have never thought about it that way? You need to stop putting the blame for what you do in past relationships. Whatever. Where's the other guy, by the way? He had to escort one of the dogs outside. Figures. Oh yeah, the one that was here asked if you were the nice vet lady that works at the Safer Toy Company. I suppose he's interested in talking to you or something? Why didn't you do it then? I don't know. You've been doing a few jobs on the side, haven't you? The pay from the dogs isn't enough to keep up with the mountain debts. I don't know how you do it. It's hard to believe dogs pay you at all. But this is coming from someone working at a place that pays a dog for doing fuck all. Or at least I think we're paying him. I'm not completely certain we do. Will we get anything else? Well, we're fine, but we have to get up early tomorrow. And by we, I really mean her. She got invited to a picnic and I won't stand to hear another had to go to a picnic with a hangover story. Fine. Let's go then. See you, Joel. Bye. Please come again. And you're such a party pooper. You'll be the party pooper tomorrow if you keep drinking. Boss, I'll take my break. Call me if someone comes. Alright? Oy vey. Again, those little backgrounds are nice, seeing it than other just the pixel sprites. It's really nice. No dogs in sight. Yeah, we stick with this one. Okay then, back to work. Welcome to oh, hey there, Alma. Oh god. I keep thinking about the fucking comments you made. Okay, so there's an entire thing about Alma hiding. If she ever decided to steal alcohol in the bar, she would be able to hide it in her boobs. Yes, or as Jill puts it, the bathroom filler, because she has a pair. She seems down. Maybe there's something I can give her to cheer her up. She might like classy drinks, but what she really likes... Oh god, now I have to try and remember. I'm cheating. Fuck that. Oh, goodness. Yeah, it's a good idea to, like, just rest up, chill out, relax. Oh, Brentini. Thank you, Turk. Hey. And this? It's on me. Drink so you at least can change your expression. Why not just say you're worried about me? You got the message anyway, didn't you? So, how is it? A Brantini, so you do pay attention to what I asked for. You have quite the fixation with Brantinis. To be honest, they suit you. Hey, want to hear a silly story? Always. When I turned 21, my dad and I went to a bar to celebrate, just him and I. He told me to dress well enough that he looked like my sugar daddy. It was a fun night. Pretended to, at times we were dating, I managed to blow some steam about my mom. The highlight was him ordering a Brantini for me. I've had plenty of drinks and gotten wasted many times since I was 15, but that drink was different. It wasn't about getting drunk. The drink itself was the pleasure. He too said they suited me somehow. Oh? Ever since that day, he's called me Brantini girl from time to time. Your dad sounds like a cool guy. You should meet him sometime. So, why are you deflating? Deflating? When I got sad and started sighing repeatedly, my grandpa would warn me that I would start deflating like an old tire if I kept it up. Oh my god. So what is it? Was it the news about people dressing in bunny suits after the whole Alice Rabbit boom? Nah, that's old news. I mean, it is a problem, but such a thing would only annoy me. Say, Jill, how's your mood right now? I want to ruin it by blowing off all my stored steam. Silly Alma, I've been feeling like utter shit the last couple of days. You can't make me feel worse. So go ahead, unwind all your worries on me. Don't say I didn't warn you. Okay, so, remember my sister Diana? The one that separated from her husband and forgot her kids while fucking her way around or something? Perfect summary. I'll use it next time. I didn't tell the whole story then, more specifically that she threw her husband out after months of abuse. Oh. However, that woman is incapable of getting a job and maintaining herself. And I mean that. She never even thinks about selling some stuff or trying to earn her bread. She just expects a guy to do all that for her. I have no idea why she turned out like that. Both my mom and dad were hard workers. He even started a small shop to have something to do after retirement. Huh. Oh hey, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Horny Jail. Or if you just want a normal name, the Penitentiary of Lewd. So, what does this fully capable woman do a couple of weeks later? Why, bring her abusive husband back, of course. What? Yeah, and the guy spent a couple of days with her before leaving her again. He had a nice couple of hot, steamy nights and then left. Well... Huh, you acted like my little brother and sister after hearing that. But the story doesn't end there. Oh no. So she's broke and can't even get enough for a bus. Even though she'd probably be glad to sell her ass just to get money. And it was up to me to pick her up. For the last couple of days, she left her kids with my parents, and being such sweet angels, they've made a mess out of the whole place. Bernardo and Ava are actually staying with me a couple of days to give them some peace. It doesn't help that I never got along with Diana. So we're in the car and she asks her how her kids are. And of course, after all that built up tension, I just exploded. First, I started ranting about how her kids are growing up seeing some messed up stuff. I started scolding her about not taking responsibility and not taking proper care of her children. I tell her that she's in no place to have all those escapades. And after all that, she just says, "What the hell do you know? You don't have any kids." Yeah, you slutty skank, I don't have kids, but I'm not broke just because I refuse to take a job. I don't have kids, but I'm not leaving them in the first barely familiar house I find. I don't have kids, but I'm not letting the guy that hit me on a regular basis back into my bed. I don't have kids, but I pretty much raised Ava and Bernardo, and they've turned out pretty damn well. Wow. I don't have any kids, but I'm not a cheap whore. Jesus, that's a lot of bent up. Damn. I don't know what to say. There's nothing to say. I love my family and I put them above all else. But Diana is seriously pushing the boundaries of what I can allow. Yeah, she really was. Any way I could help? You just did. Huh? I know I'm dealing with. I'm not one to let stuff like that get to me. I'm still angry as hell though. And I couldn't just discuss this with any of my family members. I can't tell my mom your daughter is a slut. I just needed to get all of this out of my chest, you know? Well, from what I see, there's still a lot more to get off your chest. It's swollen as fuck. Now all you see here is filled with love and dreams. Is everyone in your family as busty as you? The worst offender is my dad, actually. Holy shit. Kidding. I guess the only one that didn't get the big boobs gene was Eva. She insists on getting surgery or genetic treatment, but I tell her she's fine the way she is. These can actually be more of a hassle than a blessing. And poor Bernardo, his breasts actually started growing when he was 8. Oh no! I just hope I don't take too much from my mother's side of the family. My father's sisters still look quite young, but when menopause hit, my mom lost her looks rather quickly. Any good genes you got from your family, Jill? Good enough skin and hair, I guess. There is a thing about a shrimp allergy, but so far I haven't had problems with that. Oh, I see. Hey, you know what worries me the most about the whole Diana situation? How her nephews are turning out? If she leaves them with my mom, they'll turn out better than her, somehow. Actually, what worries me is, what if I end up like that too? How so? If I find a good man and I settle down, what if he turns out shitty? What if I have a sudden burst where I want to live my life and end up like that? What if I have kids and I end up neglecting them because of all that? If you ask me, the fact that you're even worried about it is the indication enough that you'll be fine. That's actually very true. You're gonna be fine. You think? I'm pretty sure. You said before that she pretty much married the guy after a couple of months, right? Yeah. No offense, but those are the kind of people who wouldn't even think about all of that. Besides, if any guy ends up marrying you, it's because he passed your irrational standards. Hey! Am I lying? No. But there are things best kept as unspoken truth. I wonder if I'll ever find a good guy. You will. You'll know when the time comes. I sure hope so. For now, the time has come to get another drink. What can I get you? Give me something with ice, but alcoholic, please. Alright. She wants something cooled. Let's start from down here. Okay, that's on the rocks. It actually has booze in it. Sure, why not? We'll give her this. It's actually fits her bowl. Here you go. Thanks, I needed to cool down a bit. That's why I'm here. So, you said you felt shitty with the last couple of days? Why? Don't think too much about it. Oh, come on. You heard my problems. I want to help you too. Don't worry too much. Right, I almost forgot to tell you something. What is it? My boss is throwing a mega Christmas party this Sunday. You want to come? Sure. Something tells me this mega Christmas is going to be a mess at my parents' home, so I'd rather avoid it. Are you guys getting chicken? I can get one. To be honest, I wouldn't know. You can bring it if you want. It won't go to waste. Gotcha. Say, Joel, what's your favorite part of the chicken? Favorite part? I guess I like the legs the most. Really? I like breast better. Breast is a bit too simple, don't you think? Legs have a better texture. Maybe, but simple is usually better. Breast is easier to enjoy than legs, and a lot less messy. You silly girls. Boss? You're the... Okay. I feel like this is gonna turn into something. You're there talking breasts and legs when everyone knows the best parts are the wings. Boss, what's that? Spicy chicken wings. Where did you get spicy chicken wings? From a spicy chicken? You know, spicy chicken, the shop 2 blocks from here. Sorry, let me rephrase that. Why are you carrying a bucket of spicy chicken wings? Why aren't you carrying a bucket of spicy chicken wings? Well, because, thought as much. Yo, Armitage. Alma. I know what I said. Will the chicken you're talking about be cooked already? You might need to heat it up. But it'll be cooked otherwise. Great, I expect you here Sunday at 8 p.m. Thanks. Anyway, I'll be back to my office. Wow, okay. She left the buckets. Want some? Don't mind if I do. Oh, mild spice, nice. Weird, maybe she got a mixed up order and that's why she left them here? She usually orders stronger stuff? I found buckets that make my throat itch just from being near them. Wow! Oh. Say, Jill, what kind of guys do you like? That's a sudden question. I'm not too picky with guys, to be honest. I want them to be decent enough. Not jealous, not aggressive, responsible enough to keep a job. That's no good. Do you like them buff? What about tall? No tattoos or piercings, I guess. Never liked either. What about you? I like them well dressed. If they go out in iron shirts and well-coordinated clothes, they're sure to catch my eye. Some muscle is always fine too, but sharply dressed males catch my attention faster. And yet you're still single. That's how I like my men. My potential husband, on the other hand, is another matter completely. I see. So, can you get me a drink here? The spicy wings turn out to be spicy. What do I get you? Anything, as long as it helps me with the spiciness in my mouth. Okay. The fuck? Oh, okay. Yeah, I might have to know, like, if you can pass it on. I really have no clue. Like, it's probably gonna make sense when I see it. Aww. Fuck my life. Of course it's beer. Oh, yeah, beer and wings. Okay, now I get it. I'm an idiot. Here you go. Damn. No more spice, but I have other problems now. Alright, so, next question. Okay, apparently it wasn't the beer. What kind of girl do you like? You first. Sorry, I don't swing that way. Sure, I have no qualms about saying a girl is cute or cool, but... Nope, I prefer men in my bed. Now you. Shit, just calm down. I guess I like girls with light-colored hair. Light-colored hair? Yeah, you know, like redheads and such. What about white, like your boss? You were just setting me up for that comment, weren't you? Sorry, it's just that when she got here with a bucket of wings, your eyes pretty much started sparkling. Your whole behavior transformed. You became giddy and cheerful all of a sudden. Yeah. Hey, I can't blame you. She's pretty nice. I just felt like teasing you. So, light colored hair. What about blondes? Do you like me? Yeah, I guess. I'd say I'm into girls too and I started hitting on you. Would you go along with it? Nice body, pretty face, and a good apartment. I would never let you go. Interesting. Okay then, enough tangents. Why don't you tell me why you were feeling shitty these last days? What? Oh, that. Hey, Void. How you doing? Void stays tired. Yeah, I think the Void does stay tired, to be honest. I'm tired. Does that mean I'm part of the Void? Welcome in, Void. I told you not to think too much about it. Oh. Well, I hope that you can relax with us because today is a very chill day. Usually there's a lot of collabs going on the channel, but as I said, today's a calm, chill, and relaxed day. And I told you I want to know. Come on, Jill, you've heard my problems so many times, and I want to help you. Come on, come here. I told you to sit here. Come on. What? What are you... Oh, hey, that's the first time we actually get to see her. That's a nice twist. That's a nice twist. We actually get to see what she looks like. That's nice. Yeah, up close. Alright then, now I'm the bartender and you're the client. Hardly. The bartending station only works with me. I see. Okay then, I move this here, click. Oh, Jesus. Now it works for you, for me, and that dog in a Hawaiian shirt. Hi with him too. He's a dog in a fucking Hawaiian shirt. Right, and how did you even manage to... Oh yeah, hacker, right. Now we've changed roles. You've been feeling shitty. Mind telling me why? It's a long story. I didn't even know where to start. Start from the beginning. Okay then, it's something that goes back to my college years. Whoa, that's taking it way back. Back in compulsory education, I never made too much of an effort, but I managed to get high grades. Even in PE, I managed to do well enough to always get perfect grades. Then, of course, when I got to college, shit started getting hard. I had this perfectionist streak that wouldn't let me fail anything. Playable flashbacks? No, I just think they just swapped roles. Burning my eyelashes studying, I eventually managed to keep up good grades. After about half of the career, I met a student teacher. Her name was Lenore. She helped me a lot with my studies. She even got me into stuff that gave me more credits. I really liked her, and after some time, I found out she liked me too. Ho ho ho! We started going out, I met all of her family even, and... You want a drink? What? A drink! Around this time, there's usually a pause that makes you offer a drink to the client. There was no such pause. Please, I want to test this whole bartending interface. A sugar rush then. You can't mess that up. Right! Jill asked for a sugar rush. Now, how did this thing work again? My goodness. This is weird seeing it from Alma's perspective. Yeah, why not? Here. Thanks. How is it? Like I said, you can't mess up a sugar rush. I have this gut feeling that with your body, you'd make a better bartender than me. You're selling yourself too short. You're cute, you know? People don't go to bars for cuteness, though. You've obviously never been to a cat bar, then. Besides, my boobs can be a hassle when trying to move around this kind of stuff. So, keep up telling the story. I like how casually her tits are just always ending up as a hassle. Well, as the career went on, it got harder and harder. The last year and a half of it became nothing but study session after study session, investigations, my thesis. When the graduation ceremony came, I had to make a speech, and suddenly, while reading said speech, I almost had a panic attack. Fear of public speaking? I realized I lost about 1.5 years of my life. I tried to remember if I did anything fun at all, but all I could remember was studying and investigating new topics. Yeah, I guess big boobies get in the way. I didn't even enjoy doing all that. So I was just standing there and the satisfaction of graduation was minimal. I realized I'd only gone through the motions, day after day, from high school to graduating. I felt like whole years of my life had slipped through my fingers. I never stopped to think if I enjoyed what I was doing. In fact, I never stopped. And that sounds familiar. But at that point I stopped and realized I needed a breather or something. Did I even like that career? It was all terrifying as hell. I needed all of my strength to not start running like a panicked mess. So a couple of months later, I get an offer to start working at this big research facility. Lenore was ecstatic. She was so proud of me back then. But I was just scared. That would be my job. I'd spend my life expanding on what I did during that 1.5 years. What if I had a sudden realization like the one I had at graduation, when I turned 40? I didn't know what to do, but I sure as hell wasn't taking that offer. I told Lenore and she freaked out. She confessed that she was jealous because she never got such a chance. A lot of topics they get into are... yeah, they are. Things evolved pretty quickly. She said too many things, I said one too many things. In the end, I just stormed out of her house and I broke a vase in the process. After that, I never spoke to her again. Damn. I'm sorry, I suddenly feel bad for pushing you to tell me all that. Why are you feeling shitty about that after all this time, though? Unless you've been feeling shitty for years. I have, but it's not just because of that. The other day, Lenore's sister, Gabrielle, came to this bar. Apparently, Lenore died last week. Localized nanomachine rejection. A heart attack. Apparently, she had it for a long time, but never told anyone. And coincidentally, it got worse after I left. And I just can't stop thinking about it. Wondering if me being there would have made a difference. And if it's true that she had that for a long time, why didn't she tell me she was sick when we were together? I don't know, I just feel like all kinds of failure. Jill. And to make it worse, I also lashed out at Gabby. Yes, she was blaming me for her sister's death and all, but she's just a kid, for fuck's sake. She lost a sister who pretty much raised her on her own. And to top it all off, I suddenly can't remember what stopped me from apologizing. Pride, fear, stupid effort to leave the most awesome person I loved as a thing of the past. Who cares? I lost my chance to apologize to her forever. Truly forever. I'm such a piece of shit. A selfish piece of shit. I honestly don't know what to say. I didn't expect the story to be this. Aw. Yo, boob tender. Yes. Can you get me a big beer here? A big beer, big beer. What makes a big beer in this? Oh god. Boob tender, that's a new one. Big beer for Jill. Thanks. I need to remember to take care of the cans in my apartment. You drink lots of beer? One of the perks of being BTC issued liver implant is that I can drink lots of beer without getting too wasted. Ooh. Hey Jill, what kind of girl was Lenore? Well, she was calm and smart. Oops, a running joke in this, especially with Alma. Back in college, I was too thick-headed and got riled up easily. Stressed was my default state. So, just like you're behaving right now. Shut up, I was worse. Can't picture that. Oh, it's embarrassing. Anyway, she was always there, finding a way to cool me down. She was also able to hold conversations about pretty much any topic. One time I saw her go from talking about video games to talking about sports. All of that variety while still being a hardcore scientist. She would always push me into social interactions. If she saw me by myself, she would drag me with her. Watching people is fine, but talking to them is better, she would say. Lenore would always present me to her many acquaintances as the girl I don't mind cuddling with for hours. Man, I'm gonna miss her. After a point, I didn't even think about getting back into a relationship with her, but she was such an awesome person. I just wanted to apologize. And now, you know, in a cruel twist of irony, she's the one that made me pick up bartending. Oh? Back when I was thinking what the hell to do with my life, I remembered a night we spent in a club. She started talking about how the drinks were synthesized, the chemistry involved, the reactions and all that. Everything sounds so fascinating. I remember saying that her talk made me want to start mixing drinks. She said if everything else fails, why not take up bartending? Huh, interesting. Are you okay? For some value of okay? Yeah. It's just... I wanted to thank you, Alma. Thank me? I guess I just needed someone to tell all of this to, and you were the one. You volunteered yourself. You insisted on listening to me. Hey, Kay! You stood there, listening to the whole thing from beginning to end. I know I might not be the most expressive person, that I'm not one to spout love and fluffiness, but I really like you. Maybe I'm just a bartender and you're just a client. But I really appreciate your friendship, at the very least your patronage. I really enjoy working for you. Oh, just gonna say hi since I'm... Okay, no worries, Kay. Jill, are you dying? Shut up! I'm trying to have a heart-to-heart here. Sorry, it's just... It's weird for you to get so... sappy. Well, I just realized that the saddest thing is how I'll never be able to make amends. And it hurts like fucking hell, you know? I never, and I mean never, want to feel that way ever again. I don't want someone to suddenly exit my life and have my last memory of them involve something nasty. I don't want the lingering grief of having burned a bridge on a whim. I want to avoid that at any cost. And if it means breaking character every once in a while, so be it. I'll let everyone know I really feel about them. And if I ever fight with them, I'll swallow my pride, muster all the courage I can, and be the one to apologize. I hate feeling like this. Hate it, hate it. That's a nice resolution. Maybe I'll be a copycat and do the same. Alright, enough sappiness, get back here, I'm on duty, you know? Fine. That was actually a nice twist. It was actually, like, nice seeing her image. Like, it's always like you just see the little pixel art in the corner when she was drinking with Boss, and it's like, I don't know what the fuck you look like. Like, even the intro stuff, you only see the side of her face, you don't see anything full on. It's almost closing time anyways. It was fun while it lasted, though. Hey. Yeah? I mean it, you know. Thanks for everything today. Silly Jill. You listen to my problems, and I listen to yours. That's what friends are for, right? Right. I'll be leaving now. Oh, before I forget, did you ever talk about all this with your parents? They know the basics, but I haven't told them about Lenore's death yet. Why don't you do that sometime? I don't know. I don't want to bother them with my problems. Don't be silly, they're your parents. They live to share your problems. You should try having a talk like this with them sometime. They'll appreciate it. Anyway, I'm out. See you on Sunday. Take care. That Alma girl sure is nice. Ah, plus, did you hear all that? Not all of it, but a good chunk, at the very least. Your expression changed a lot already. It did? You look happier. That's always good. Anyway, let's call it a day. I expect an even brighter Jill tomorrow. Right. Oh yeah, boss, about those chicken wings. Fucking idiots at the spicy chicken. Sorry, Dana, we won't have enough spices for your order until tomorrow, they said. Is that how they treat their regulars? Could call the manager. Boss? Hey, I did get the flawless thing. Cherish Titty Hacker, she's a good friend. Titty Hacker of all things, fucking hell. Oh. Titty Hacker. Oh, fucking hell. Sorry, my throat is getting fucked. Sorry, just even this, you don't see her face. It's just her. Oh my goodness. Alright. Let's read through these and then I'm gonna get out of here. Hey Chungus! You literally get here just in time to me read the stuff because I'm feeling a little bleh. My headache has been fucking me up all day. And while it's calm now, I'm not feeling my best. So this is gonna be a slightly shorter stream. That's why I had the whole nice, calm vibes. But hey. Yeah, no, I'm just feeling like dead to the world at this point. My headache takes a lot out of me when it has a flare-up. It was flaring today. That did kind of get me a little. Alright. Let them receiving mysterious messages updates. Looks like we were able to record and transcribe one of the messages sent from one of the compromised signals. Joe Wren, the anchor from our popular TV newscast, served as our very own test subject for the investigation. Who are you? Are you really alive? You're special to me. You're everything to me. It's time to become one. Ooh. That doesn't seem good. Nanomachine rejection has taken 80 lives this year. Ooh. The Health Observatory just released their annual report on nanomachine rejection cases. The total number of reported cases is risen to 80, increased from the 65 cases reported last year. Nanomachine pollution was particularly strong this year due to the recent protests, wrote the observatory. Protests caused the police force to release new varieties of nanomachines. Their function is still unclear, but according to our sources, they're intended for crowd control purposes. It's unlikely we'll find a cure in the near future, and we can only hope cases like these will become rare in the following years. Yeah, that is really just timing. Is that a tear in your eye? No. Model Warrior Julianne returns this February. The classic magical girl show, Model Warrior Julianne, is coming back to public television this February after almost 2 decades of absence. Even though the show has been on every on-demand service for a while now, most of Glitch City's citizens need to think twice before subscribing to any non-essential service. Especially the lower classes who have a limited number of internet purchases per year. The show's return is certainly welcome. Today's parents will finally be able to share a piece of their childhood with the kids, without risking dinner or breakfast. It'd be... okay, yeah. Grand Slam Fighters. Is anyone into wrestling here? I became a huge fan of GSF very recently. It's a really solid product in my opinion. Much better than the E. I like the match quality, but I wish they gave importance to the mid-card. Are they still forcing 66 American Kid into the event? Yep, he's going to face Yosuke at the Dome. Why don't they push the great DK instead? He's much more talented than 66. Because American Kid actually moves merch unlike your indie darling. I want to marry Yosuke. Who's hyped for the women's championship? That one should be the main event, not the turd we're getting instead. 66 is pretty good. Just watch some of his work in Japan. Everyone tells me 66 was better in Japan, but all I see is locks and arm bars. Nothing that impressive. Wrestling is fake. Well, I mean, these days it kind of is more performance art than it is actual wrestling. So I suppose that's fair. Alright. So now, I am going to run. Let's see who's live. Sorry again for this being a shorter stream. But I've been dealing with kind of a few things, health-wise. Yeah, I don't mention it very often, but I have fibromyalgia. So these last 2 days I've been getting flare-ups and they've been hurting a lot. So luckily it started on Monday. And worked through most of yesterday. Today it eased off quite a lot. I'm back to the point where I can ignore the pain. But unfortunately, it just makes me very tired when I deal with it. And then there was, of course, my headache that also kicked up because my sinuses are on the loose. Yes, I have a whole list of bullshit. It happens. And you know what? Health is health. It's what you make of it. I could cry and whine about it, sit in the corner, but I'm not. I'm too fucking stubborn for that. But it does mean that, unlike when I was younger, when my body is not feeling fine, or I'm not at my best, I am going to start listening to it. So while I would love to continue this, I'm not gonna do that right now. I'm not gonna push myself. I'm gonna take care of myself, I'm gonna rest. Yeah. Yeah, Chungus, it's annoying. I mean, it hurts and everything, but I consider it more of an annoyance in my life. It is what it is. Who's actually? Gotta love that fucking OBS is being a little deep, you know? It does not like when it's in a running, when it's not the main focus for some reason. Yeah, I literally just had to move stuff. Because when I had my... And it only happens when I'm streaming. Even when I'm recording, it doesn't happen. It just happens when I'm streaming. Whenever I have a program over it, it just freaks out with the sound. It's weird. Then again, I really want to try the one fix idea I have. I just have to try and implement it. See if it works. Ash is live. Darna's live. Ash is playing Red Dead Redemption. Sure, why not? Let's go say hi to Ash. Yeah, I will be back tomorrow. I'm not sure what we're playing with the Trouble Troop, if we're going to be doing Baldur's Gate 3 or not. I wish I had an answer for you. But we'll see. It's either Outward or it's Baldur's Gate. And, I mean, we've recently gotten Nero hooked on Final Fantasy XIV, so it could be even that. Yeah. Thank you guys for being here. Like, it's always awesome seeing you a lot here. I appreciate you guys spending your time with me, even if it's a little short sometimes. But please do take care of yourselves. You are cared for, you are valued. Not just as a viewer, but as a person. I feel like that's something that needs to happen a little more in life, is just caring about other people. And not for any reason than just the fact that they're another person and they need it. I'll be seeing all of you tomorrow. Have a good one.